Alright, what up, Adam sirs? Welcome back to another Dokkan battle video. We got some news, new character coming out, Nappa and Vegeta. I'm pretty excited for Vegeta and Nappa. I really like this OG style look. There's like two great apes. I don't know, two great apes right there. Maybe they have an active skill, double great ape attack or something like that. This is gonna be pretty cool. You can exchange between them. Now, I would want them more than the Vegeta. I don't care how bad they are. It's just really cool having a card that's like this. You know, the OG card. This OG right here. Of course, I want it. A new SAIBAMAN. Hold up. SAIBAMAN must be good. Come on, I would love to run it on a team. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Activates the entrance animation when there's another ally whose name includes SAIBAMAN or Nappa on the team. Could we see STR Nappa get an easy A this patch then? Because that would be amazing. Attack and defense 150. Randomly changes key spheres of a certain type AGL to rainbow key spheres. When attacking with 12 or more key, attack and defense 200% for 6 turns from the character's entry turn. Damage reduction rate 50% and launches an additional super attack. Per Saiyan Saga category ally on the team, attack and defense 150%. These guys are looking pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. Her ally, whose name includes SAIBAMAN, attacking the same turn. Key plus 3 attack 181. Okay, so this last passive you're not gonna have, but all this you're gonna have. They could be a third slot unit you can just throw in because they are getting quite a bit of attack and defense. So who knows? Maybe they might be runnable. They might just be runnable with a full Saiyan Saga team. I'm definitely gonna be running them, even if I don't get the new Vegeta or Nappa. I'm going to be using the STR Nappa, and I'm going to be using a Saiyan Saga team. This is going to be a ton of fun. Saiyan Saga has always been a fun team to run, so I'm pretty excited, honestly, for this. Saiyan Saga or Accelerated Battle, Key plus 3, HP 200, Attack and Defense plus 170, plus an additional 50% for characters who also belong to the Mission Execution, Giant 8 Power, or Final Trump card. Alright, pretty good. Oh, Physical RADITZ could get an easy A as well. We could see a lot of easy A's happening. Hopefully Physical RADITZ gets an easy A so you can run Physical RADITZ on this team. Basic effects. Attack and defense 250. Wait, is this Nappa's? And the other one's Vegeta's? Doesn't tell us. Alright, we'll figure it out after. Receives an additional key plus 1 per AGL key sphere obtained. Chance of performing critical hit and damage reduction rate 40%. Saiyan Saga or Giant 8 Power category allies attack and defense 40%. Really good Saiyan Saga support and very good Giant 8 Power support. So that's really nice to know. 1 or more AGL key spheres obtained and 1 or more rainbow key spheres obtained. An additional 20% and attacks are effective against all types. Absolutely crazy, I'm not gonna lie. When attacking, so for 1 turn, they have 60% damage reduction. So you can actually throw them in slot 1, I think, with the 60% damage reduction. Attack and defense 150, attack and defense 100. Launches an additional attack that has a great chance to become a super attack, and attacks guaranteed to hit when facing only one enemy. That's really good, so enemies can't dodge. After performing 2 or more attacks in the battle, that's permanent. Chance of performing critical hit 20%. After performing 6 or more attacks, chance of performing a critical hit 20%, 40% chance of critical. For every attack performed, attack 150 and damage reduction 7%. And when facing 2 or more enemies, meets up with Nappa and can perform reversible exchange. So I don't think you really need Nappa out because none of the passive skill change when you're into Nappa. So he's looking more like a second slot unit. So we're going to really need like a good... Now, I could be wrong. Maybe you can run him in first slot. But to me, he's looking like a second slot unit or even a third slot unit just because he's a support. I would keep him at second slot though. That's just me. So, you know, he doesn't seem like he can be a first slot, but still I would want him and I would want to put him in second slot. He looks like a super cool unit. There's Nappa exchange. No, wait, Nappa has a different passive. Okay. So it only happens when you're versing 2 or more enemies. That's the thing, though. Okay, so Nappa only gains 10% damage reduction rate. So it's nothing crazy. Nappa's more like a attacker. So yeah, you don't really need to switch into Nappa. But, like, two or more enemies switch into Nappa. That's kind of annoying. Let's see their skills. Wait, what is this? This is the old Nappa skill. Oh, is that their intro animation? That's pretty cool. Okay, so they just use Nappa's old, the STR Nappa's. It was it STR Nappa? I don't know. I forget who it was, but he summoned the Cyberman. Pretty cool animation right there. This is the Vegeta and Nappa. Let's go. What an intro animation right there. So in the first turn they appear, you can, I think, put them in first slot. But then after that, depending on their defense, they have 40% damage reduction rate. Depending on their defense, you're going to have to see if you can keep them in first slot. Gallic Beam. Oh, that's sick. Saiyan Saga is always so cool to see, man. It is always so cool. His active skill. Now this is sick. Look at this, bro. Oh my god. Holy, I could just see how much damage Vegeta and Nappa are gonna look. Physical Raditz. Is he getting an easy A? I hope so. And I hope they make him first slot able, so then you can have Raditz and this guy in second slot. And then in the next turn you can have STR Nappa and this guy in second slot. That might be AoE. Let's go, it is. Wow, his axe feels AoE. That's good to know. They have a counter. Oh, it's crazy. Or is that his super attack? I don't know. I don't know. That's crazy. Oh, that was his counter. Holy. Oh no, that's his active skill. So he also has an active skill where everyone attacks him. Wow. Honestly, I can't wait for them to drop. They are looking like pretty cool units to run. And units that you can run in events that they will be able to survive. I'm just letting you guys know. But that's pretty much it. Let me know down below how excited you guys are. I'm really excited for the Cybermen as well. So if I could somehow in one multi get them both, that would be fantastic. But yeah, that's pretty much it. We're on the road to 1,000 subs. So if you guys like, remember to like, subscribe, and turn this post notification bell. Peace out, animisters. Take care.